What's up, y'all? This is Hussein Nasser from IGeometry bringing you the 11th episode of ArcGIS add-ins. Alright, so I did some work offline. Alright, I recorded what I have done. It's not really a big deal, it's just some icon changes. I think I wrote it down somewhere here. Alright, so what I did, first thing, icons. So I changed the icons because they are ugly as fuck. Alright, we changed the icons, still we didn't. The tooltip need work, but now we have nice icons. So this is the one that generates our ranges, right? And this is, imagine this is the plug that turns on your phone, all right, and then finds a signal, right? So, and you can basically turn your phone in any of these areas, and you can basically send a location with the basically your IMAE, and did I say that right? It's called IMAE, I think. IMEI, and with the location, and then the tool that we wrote will calculate that for you. So as you move through this, for example, imagine this is us moving through this road, for example. So as we move here, we have a signal of 2 here. That's the tower ID we're connected to, and that's the signal. As we move, hey, now it's 3, right? But I want to change a lot of things here. Mainly symbology work and all. I want to show the actual signal in the phone instead of the phone. So we're going to play with the layer. Now the power of ArcGIS will show, right? So thank God we actually made the decision to store the phones or the devices as a feature class, because now we can do symbology shit work here, right there, son. Let's do that. Okay, second thing, what I did. Yeah, if we click outside, we check if no range, we add db null. Okay, that's like in a very broken English. this is what it means. So previously, when I click here, we used to get a nasty error, remember? So I fixed that. If you can take a look at the code, I think. So it's somewhere, if you add a device and you recalculate the signal while the device is outside the range, there you go. If it's outside, if you couldn't find any tower ranges on that location, don't just error, right? Okay, so do something else. Was it here, I think? Yeah. When you store, you want to save, just store the location, store that device, even if it's store the information about this device and update it. All right, so the connected tower is null and the bars is 0. All right, okay, what else we did? Mention why debugging was not working. Yeah, remember that debugging was not working with our project. I fixed that. The problem was really simple. If you go to your build here, and we saw that we're using target framework is 4, right? But if you go to ArcMap, I think it's C. I need this page. Let's go to C. Are we recording? Yes, we are. All right, so C. If you go to C, program file, 66, since ArcMap is a 32-bit. Pro is now 64-bit, so ArcMap still pretty much 32 since it's written in C++ and ArcObject 32. Alright, why I'm here? Okay, I want to show arcmap.exe.config. Right click, edit that, and see, that was that problem. You just say support runtime and you switch it to the version of framework you want to support. This way, we can debug. Finally. Alright guys, what I want to do today, I want to do 2 things. First thing, I don't know if I'll be able to do the rest of the thing I want to do, but the first thing is that I want to get rid of this icon and show the reception icon instead. So I downloaded an image here, so this is like a full reception, but I want, like, if I have 3 bars, I'm gonna show like 3 bars. If I have 2 bars, gonna show 2 bars. If I have 1 bar, gonna show 1, and so on. So we need to edit that shit, right? So this is really easy to do. So I'm gonna have 3 images here. 1, 2, and then 3. This requires no coding whatsoever. And now this is the beauty of our design. Oh wait. I should not do that probably. I should not change the size of that. Let's wait a second. Make this bigger. Let's just see. That's what she said. All right. Right click, delete, and now we save. Wait. This is 1. This is 1, guys. This is 1. Delete. Yeah. Some news while we do this boring job. So I was last week I was in the Dev Summit, ArcGIS Dev Summit. This is the first Dev Summit that I attend as an Esri employee. I attended the Esri Dev Summit before, but as a distributor for Esri. So it was really fun, and thank you guys who came and said hi. So I really appreciate you guys watching this channel. So your feedback was really, really valuable. Thank you all. All right, so let's make this bigger again. Yeah, so it was really fun. I tweeted about it. I tried to cover all these new things that Esri is doing. So when I'm Esri, I'm in the geodatabase team, and we're working on the utility network project. So it's a very big project, and we're gonna support the utility for the next 20 years maybe. So this is a huge project. We're making it, so this is gonna be hopefully the next geometric network, right? So we're taking all these lessons that we learned from the GN, and we're gonna make really cool things. But I'm not allowed to talk about work here, so let's stick to basic GIS, right, guys? So yeah, but feel free to ask me, all right, on Twitter or whatever, if you want to know more about what I do, right? But yeah, so we have 3 nice images here. What I want to do is basically go here, go to symbology. Most of you guys familiar with ArcMap know what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna go bars, add symbology, and now I need to add 3, 4. Oh, there's a 0. There is a possibility where you don't have a signal. So let's do that. Let's do that. 0. So a 0 is actually okay. You can add an X, right? How about that? Let's add an X. Ugly. Looks big, but I don't care. So what we do here is basically you go to categories and you go to add values, and you say add a value to the list. So we add a 1, add to the list, 2, add to the list, and 3. That's the possible values that I know. So I'm gonna add them all. I'm gonna say the 0, that's no signal, and this is 1 bar. We can call it weak. That's the spelling of weak, by the way. Yeah. Average, I don't know. Strong. Damn it. Okay. So 0 here, and we go edit symbol, and that's a picture. So we browse to my picture. That was supposed to be French, by the way. What's this? What was this? This was 1? I don't remember. Jesus, that is ugly. That doesn't even show. What is that? Man. That is not. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, man? Seriously? Okay, let's make this smaller then. That's not what she said. Nobody says this. Unless, I don't want to say a racist joke. Alright, so what the fuck, man? Save! I'm only one call away. This song is stuck with me. Thanks, my wife. These songs. What's that? That's supposed to be 3 reception? What the hell, man? That's 1. That is 2. 3 is wrong. Delete. Let's do that 3 again. I'm only one call away. Innocent Superman, nothing on. See, this is the art of Photoshop. I know some of you are joking now. Say, who the hell uses paint? I do. Because I don't know Photoshop, alright? Don't judge me. Alright, once... Hopefully this is better, I think. I don't know. Wait a second, that's no signal. That's the weak one. Okay, let's do the weak. The picture. That was supposed to be easy, by the way. I don't know. So, alright. We can add like a little phone next to it. Make it exciting. So I'm gonna do that offline, hopefully. So, where's that 2? Okay, looks good. Okay, 2 looks good. Nice. Now I want to go picture again. By the way, we can do this without a picture. You can do this actually using a symbol or something else, you know. So yeah, looks ugly. Yep, looks ugly. Yep, that's ugly. How about that? What does this sound? Oh god, this is big. Alright, so we take that, take that, X. Okay. Not really liking that now. So the second picture looks perfect. Why? Because maybe it's... What's the size of that? I'm just trying to craft a good image. So 16 by 60, actually I think this is the best. Yeah. So maybe 16 by 16. Let's make 60 by 16. Down. Yeah, good. So we save that. Yeah, make sure everything's 60 by 16. I don't know if you realize what I'm doing, but I'm doing something really stupid. I'm looking here, by the way, if you didn't notice. That's really... I don't know if there is a better way to do that, but I'm gonna do this once, so I don't know. So yeah, we need to make this. So this cannot be 16 by 16, so let's just try it's like a square at least, so 22 by 22. Oh, let's see. Was that all right? Still looks ugly as fuck, so I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. So let's try. Boom. So two signal. Yeah, we need to work on this. So that's a no signal. Damn it. Let's see if I have any signal here. Is there anything here for signal? Nah, it'll be cool to have a signaled phone. We have that. We stole that, by the way. So communication line and so have regular cell phone. That looks good. Like there's an X. Says no reception. We're gonna work on this. I know this is ugly, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fix that later. All right. So, I fixed those. Didn't really fix them, just increase the size. So they look a bit better. A little bit. Not beautiful, but I'm gonna continue to fix that offline. Alright, next, we're gonna do a function that we had here, right? So we want to find the dead areas. So what are the dead areas? This is, for example, a dead area. A dead area is basically, it's an area where you don't have a phone reception. That's bad. So we need to locate those and make them into a single, perhaps a geometry. Alright, so, or maybe multiple geometry. We'll think about it. Alright, so we need another feature class for that. Alright, and the algorithm to generate those dead areas is really simple. But we need another factor here, right? First of all, we don't have a service territory here, right? So we're operating we don't have like a context. Where are we working exactly, right? So we need some sort of something we call a service territory, or like where are you going to work, basically your service territory. Where are you providing service? So it might be a very big area, might be a small area. So against that service territory, or maybe a polygon, simple. All right, then we can find the dead areas in that service territory, because we cannot just execute our code in the whole world, right? It's just inefficient. So what do we do now? We need a new feature class. It's called service territory. Is that how I spell territory? Territory. Damn it. All right. Don't judge me. This is how I basically find the spellings. Oh my god. That's good. Territory. Nailed it. Alright, polygon. Sweet. Default. Do we need anything here? Dead areas. What do I want in the dead areas? Literally nothing. It's just the geometry. I'm gonna think of any future features. But that's it. So we have the service territory. Now we're gonna add that service territory here, and let's make it into, I don't know, bluish. Alright, so we need to make, now we create a feature, need to start editing, and then we sketch our service territory. That's called here. And I think we can sketch a rectangle. That would be really easy. Yep, that's what I need. That's it. Save. Stop. How simple is that, guys, huh? What's the effect I want? The service territory to have a transparency, so it looks sexier. That's it. Now we did that. We're recording. Yes. So now I'm gonna find the dead area. So the dead areas, just from looking, these are the dead areas, right? Why do we have a trail on the mouse? Did I do that? It reminds me of Windows 98. I was having fun with the trails. Anyway, so we need another feature class, obviously. And this feature class, we're gonna call it dead areas, where the dead arise in these areas. It's a ghost town. Do we need any attributes for those? Nope, we don't. Nope. So this will be populated by the user. Right, so this, where's the dead area? Dead area, where are you? That's what I added. Where's the dead area? Huh? What is going on? Why it's called service territory? Okay, I'm confused now. That's a dead area, but it's called service territory. What did we do? I think we pasted, right? And the alias name. I think that's what I think. Yep. We pasted the wrong thing. Wrong thing. And since when you add a layer, the alias name is added by default, that's what you get. Right, so let's go which color? Sweet. All right, next, this code will be generated in generate tower coverage. So I believe there will be a function here called public void generate dead areas. How about that? We really don't need anything else. So first of all, get the service territory, and then when you get the service territory, what do is basically you intersect the service territory with the areas that you have signal on. So the first thing you have to do is basically you create one big sorry, you create one big geometry of the areas that you have signal on, and then we basically do the symmetrical difference between the two, leading to what? Leading to the dead areas. All right. So we get the service territory. How we can get that? Very easy. First of all, there will be editing. So let's copy some code around. Catch exception. If you fail, then don't even bother. So we're gonna have the workspace edit.abort edit transaction. All right. Okay, so here, this will be the service territory, and then this will be service territory, obviously. Service territory dot. Let me get the feature, right? So this is null, that's false, and then I feature cursor, pf cursor equal that, get a cursor, get the feature out of that cursor, I feature. Okay, here I'm assuming that I have only one service territory, and that's wrong because we can have multiple, but we can enhance this in the future because this is our application. We can do whatever we want. All right, so let's just assume we have one, right? So yeah, we have one, and then what do we do with that? Once you find your service territory, get the geometry. So IGeometry PSVC service territory. We feature the shape. We get the geometry. What next? I need to intersect that right? To find it. But now we need a union all the signals and get one big signal or reception area geometry. So how can I do that? That's also really simple, but that is actually more, maybe quite a little bit, we need more work for that. So we need obviously this is not the we wrote the code somewhere here. We can just steal it, right? I think so. All right, so we have the tower range. Dot search false. Of course, we have to have a false because we have to have every feature into its own memory location in order for us to union, right? That's very important. Whenever you union stuff, you have to be range cursor range f cursor equal that, and then while let's say I feature p range feature equal prf cursor dot next feature, and then while p range feature, right, not equal null. What I'm gonna do is basically, do we have like, we need IGeometry p reception geometry. So this is the reception geometry, this is the service territory geometry, and that's obviously, this is, it starts with null, and then here I'm gonna do that, give me the next feature. If the p reception geometry is null, if it's null for the first time, set the reception geometry equal to the range feature dot shape. If it's not null, then we're gonna union. So how do we do that? We do that by using the topological operator. So I topological operator p topo equal I topological operator what's that? Okay, yeah, we just converted that geometry because it has something, so we convert it here, and then we say this is equal p topo dot union, and then we say p range feature dot shape, and we have ourselves a nice geometry right there. Right, so here after this loop, we have a nice loop here. All we have to do is now say IGeometry dead areas equal to, so that's equal to I topo logical p dead area topo, and that's equal to the service territory, right? Then obviously we have to do this, and then we do the dead area. To find the dead area is the intersection or the symmetrical difference between the dead area of the service territory and the reception geometry. Hopefully we wrote it really good. So now after you do, we have basically edit and add to FC. Let's do that. Let's steal some code. We start the editing operation. We stop editing and save. No, stop edit operation first. Stop edit operation. Now we store. So what do we do that? How do we do that? We do that. We're recording. Yes, thank God. So here p did areas fc equal what? Did areas, was it did areas or did area? Did areas. pdid areas dot create feature. And then you say ifeature pdid area. So we're gonna have one did area, the whole thing. All right. So and then we say the chip is equal to nothing but did area geometry, and then pdid area dot store. That is enough for us to create that geometry. Just for the sake of the argument, we're gonna refresh. But we didn't call this function yet, so I am going to generate the tower. When I generate the tower, I want to generate the tower, and I also want to generate the dead areas, right? So we're gonna hit 2 birds with 1 damn stone, right? How about that? Will it work? If that works, man, I'm good. But if it didn't work, I'm still awful. Obviously, this is not gonna work from the first time. So if that didn't work, we're gonna go offline, fix it, go back, tell you what happened, right? So did we what the fuck happened? Do we have a feature here? Obviously. Of course. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So let's see. Let's debug. Now we can debug, by the way, guys. So we can attach to process ArcMap. Hey, I fixed the debug. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, you guys. So debug took a while, so I cut that part of the video. Now we can debug. So we can just basically. So it took a while to load all these symbols and all these stuff. So let's just run and see. Alright. So now when I click, all this code will be executed, right? So yes, now I can debug. So I can go through the code in case anything went wrong, but you know what, let's just first stop, rebuild that, make sure everything is clean, and run again. Alright. And then in any second now. Any second. Now when we click, this will be generated. These new basically these towers ranges will be generated, plus one more thing, and that's what, there you go, that's the actual did area. So it doesn't look like it because it looks like the service territory, but if you remove that, see, you can actually see, well, if you remove the ranges, see, you can see all these hollow areas. So it's actually a weird geometry. So anything that is in the purple area is dead island. That's a video game. So that's a dead area, while anything inside is actually within the range. So you need these two combos to get them done. All right. So that's it for now. That's it for today, guys. All right. You have fun. I'm gonna see you on the next one. A short episode today. Goodbye.